Firehouse Dog. And then before that, we're going to show you some of the tools and the gear that we wear when we go out on different calls. So first of all, what I'd like to share with you is this is called a Halligan bar, and it is used to pry open doors, maybe knock in some walls, different things like that, pry open things. As you can see here, we have a prier. What we have here, sometimes we need to use the axe when we open a door to secure, to make sure that our floors are stable. We'll go in and knock around to make sure it's okay for us to walk into the house, or sometimes, of course, we use it to pry open some things or bust down a wall. And then also we use it sometimes when it's really smoky, so we can feel around on the floor to see if someone is there or to help us find you. So some of the things that Nathan's going to show, firefighter Nathan's going to show you.
All right, so over here we have the Jaws of Life. You guys are probably familiar with this, even you students. So the Jaws of Life we use for vehicle accidents. We can pop open the doors with it to get you out if you're trapped inside. And it's a pretty quick tool, big, kind of scary, but don't be afraid of us coming to help you. Now we're both going to show you what it looks like when we come into a house fire to get you. We're usually going to be in teams of 2, so we're going to show you what 2 firefighters coming into a house fire look like to come get you.
And one of the reasons that we want to show you why we get dressed is because we want you to realize that there are people under these gears. Because sometimes when you're scared and you see us in our full gear, you can get a little frightened, because we can kind of look a lot different and sound a lot different. And we don't ever want you to hide from us, because we are there to help you and your family get out safely and quickly. So what you see here is that you cannot hear me very well. And I'm going to sound different. I'm going to be covered, but don't be scared.
All right, I don't know if you can hear it, but you hear this scary kind of Darth Vader hearing sound? That's just one of us coming to get you. Don't be afraid of it. Call out if you hear us in there yelling for your name. Now, Michelle is going to get undressed, and she's going to read to you Clifford the Firehouse Dog.
Underneath all this gear, it's still us. So, the best thing for you to do is holler out, let us know that you're there, because we want to be able to get you out safely. Don't be scared. So, thank you. Let's get to our book. You came to visit our house, and Clifford is going to visit his local fire department. This is called Clifford The Firehouse Dog, written and illustrated by Norman Bridwell. My name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is my dog Clifford. Clifford is not the oldest in his family, but he is the biggest. What you hear there is one of our packs, and sometimes it lets us know if our air supply is low or if we're not moving, so it gives out a tick. So back to the book. Last week, Clifford and I went to the city to visit Clifford's brother, Nero. Clifford knew the way. Nero lived in a firehouse. He is a fire rescue dog. help them. They thought he was the right color for the job. Just then, a group of school children came in for a fire safety day. Nero showed them what to do if their clothes were on fire. To smother the flames, you stop, drop to the floor, and roll until the fire is out. You see how he stopped, he dropped, and he rolled. Clifford thought he could do what he repeated the lesson for he could do that. He repeated the lesson for the class. He stopped, he dropped, he rolled. Clifford is a big dog to be rolling, isn't he? Let's see what happens next. He rolled a little too far. Just then he heard the sirens. There was a fire. Nero stayed to guard the children. Clifford and I ran ahead. He cleared the streets for the fire trucks. The smoke was pouring from the top floor of a tall building. Clifford pushed the crowd back to a safe place. He saw some people in trouble. Clifford to the rescue. The heavy hose was hard to unreel. Clifford gave the firefighters a hand. But then he saw the firefighter's hydrant was stuck shut. Thank goodness Clifford was there to unstick it. They had to get the smoke out of the building. Clifford made a hole in the roof. The firefighters were calling for more water. Clifford found some. He helped clear the smoke away. When the fire was out, Clifford made sure that the firefighters got out of the building safely. They were grateful for everything he had done to help. He gave some of the firefighters a ride back to the firehouse. Clifford was a hero. The fire chief made him an honorary fire rescue dog, just like his brother Nero. The end. So thank you guys so much for coming to our firehouse, and I hope that you are staying safe, that you are staying home, and I hope to see you soon.